Hey guys, sorry about the ghetto background. I still have my blanket covering my back windows because I just don't feel like taking it back down. I like the way it looks. It makes the outside of the car look like I have tinted windows. And I know I it looks a whole lot different from the front because that's clearly not tinted, which some cars are like that, but I just feel like I just needed to make a video and not needed. I don't need to make a video. I know that if I want, not if, well, I can say if because it's not necessarily when I don't create, continue to create videos. I just, you know, because one video can actually um, make enough money for you than someone with a YouTube channel that has 1,000 videos. And I thought I'd just come to you all, let you guys know how I am doing. As you can see, I did not shave yet. I got to shave, not shave, but I have to trim the hairs around here, around my neck, and all that stuff. I have not. I'm not gonna say like I don't want to complain. I just don't want to complain. Um, I definitely did not feel like going right back to work after I've made a commitment to try my best to make money on the outside of a 9 to 5 job. And I don't want to say I haven't been feeling like myself lately because, people have different feelings and stuff like that. And there's been plenty of times where and when I've adjusted my own feelings because I realized how thankful and how blessed and how valuable and how appreciative I am about the things that I have, the things that I can do, and so I really don't complain. Well, I can't say I don't complain, but I just, don't have a desire to, even though I kind of do, but I don't in a way. And I was given a gift recently. It was $1,100, and I was meant to go take that $1,100, or at least 1,000 of that 1,100, and keep 100 to myself, and use it for gas and go buy some cannabis from the hemp store or something. Might go buy beer, a Jazz Black amount, something that will help me, even though it doesn't, um, because I get bored sometimes and I want to do something, and I just sitting there doing that, smoking a black amount, or even though I don't want to continue to smoke a black amount, it's just something that uh, I I don't want to say a habit. It's just a thing that I picked up from a friend of mine years ago, and of course, my mother always smoked, and yeah. But that's not what my whole entire video is going to be about. It's going to be just me updating about how I am. What's going on in my life. I thought it would be best in time for me. And luckily, I did not turn it vertically. I have it horizontally, so you should be able to see everything. I'm sorry, I don't want you to see that ghetto-ness in the background. I don't. I just want to make a video, and I want you guys to, and I want to look good, but apparently, I don't know. Just like, back to the car situation. So now I'm going back to work. Oh, so I felt like the black occult was trying to help me. And when I say black occult, I'm talking about black people who are limiting their business associating with the Confederate system and building their own and establishing their own and continuing to keep their own. And that business and organization is helping other blacks evolve, and me as well. And I felt like, it was a miracle when I got that $1,100. And I told myself, I said, yes, now I can just go do the car payment, put $1,000 on my car, and then I have like 2 or 3 months to just rest and sleep and relax and do whatever I want. And the only thing I have to keep up with is the car insurance, which I made another deal with myself, and it was a plan to just pay 2 months of the insurance. No, 3 months of the car insurance. Oh no, excuse me. 3 months of the car payment paid up, and then a month of car insurance. You got 305 plus 305 plus another 305, 6, 7, 8, 9, $115. And I had $1,100. So $150 would have left me with, a few dollars left over. So I kept the money and I took it out of the bank immediately because I don't trust them. And trust them a little bit, but not that much. So I wanted to, hold on to that money. And then I got I got myself an intruder, I would say. And I thought that, and I didn't look at her as an intruder. Well, intruders can be good and intruders can be bad. But I thought this was a good intruder. I thought that she was helping me invest the $1,100 miracle that I received. And I thought it was someone from the Black occult. Because the Black occult has always been here, and they have grown and established even more as the world continues to evolve around us, and as we continue to evolve around the earth. But so I went and I spent close to $600 out of the $1,000 on a Bitcoin that I thought. Now it was very weird because the lady was guiding me because I didn't trust the services provided before when it comes to like Bitcoin. And I did. It just that, it's like, I just don't understand why we have to wait so long. And then, she informed me that it was a better chance with the Forex trading company that she was working with and for. And it's just like I felt like I was scammed, because I do want to pay my car off. It's not even that much to pay off. It's like I have like $4,000 to go and some more change. A couple hundred is left, a few hundreds left, and I put $3,000 on the car, and I got that help. That was a miracle also. And I just feel like, I felt like the Black occult was trying to teach me not to gamble. And I feel like they didn't want me to touch money because a lot of people are saying there's a certain thing behind money, and that thing would be tainted. It's almost like a ritual that you don't want to practice by touching money, because it's something behind the chemistry of what touching dirty things would be, even though it doesn't seem dirty. You know, people look at, excuse me, people look at what people do to money, or excuse me, for money, um, not in a good way, but in a bad way. And then the money is just like in different stores. People buy and they get their money back, and it goes, it's not fresh. It's like money that people had their hands on and things like that. They could have touched anything. And that was one of the reasons why I think the Black Occult wanted me to not use anything paper form to keep my hands off of money. And that's not the only thing, because I also feel like they were teaching me a lesson and not to gamble. So when I get a miracle like that, then put it in the right place right then, as soon as you can. I'm so sorry. So I just felt like, I didn't want my money in the bank. So I held on to it. And when it was time for my car payment to come, I'll just do it one by one like that. Now, before, I've held on to cash, I've held on to money, and I've made my payments. I've paid my rent. Even though it was a rooming house, I still paid my rent. I felt more comfortable saving my money inside of my home where I was. So if I did want to do something here and there, I could pinch out of it and, not do so much. It's so windy. And that was my reason. So, then unfortunately I got scammed because someone was watching me, however, I guess, and they did that. So it's almost like, but why? When you can clearly, and then I read a statement, a post online, and sometimes I think the Black Occult is teaching me through there also, which I'm pretty sure I know they are. But I was reading a status that someone posted, and it said, we aren't going to give it to you all at once, and we're going to test you with it, and if we would have gave it to you right then, you would have blew it. And I'm just putting two and two together and reading and thinking outside of the box, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Damn it. And even though I didn't want to keep my money in the bank and I wanted to hold on to it, I still should have immediately just went and made the car payment. And that right there would have kept me out of work. And I know that. I know that. It was just a feeling of knowing that I have money made me feel a lot better. Like I can just go to sleep and feel so good about myself. Get online, get on the computer. If I want to buy something or do something, I can go inside of my money and go and grab it, But it would have been a lot better if I would have just, not if, it's, well, it would have been a lot better. Have I just went ahead and just, put that $1,100 into my car payment. Then I wouldn't have to worry about getting up so early and going to work and dealing with different type of people who don't know how to treat each other and know how to act. So, yeah. So, and that's one of the reasons why I think I haven't been posting as much. Just worrying and just tired. Wanting to go to sleep. Wanting to do some things. And that's pretty much it. And when I mean do some things, I'm talking about the 3-letter word. But, It's almost like I don't know. I do know. But anyways, going back to work tomorrow. It's in Durham, and I'm going to be like 40 minutes away from there, probably 56 minutes exact, probably. I'm not sure. Um, I need to get ready, and that's pretty much it. So, um, I got some things that I definitely have to do. Everyone has something that they definitely have to do, but still, I feel as if, and I feel that even though I know and I believe that the Black occult is doing something to keep me established properly so that I won't be making mistakes, they're allowing me to just live my normal life. And then the big surprise, the happy, the joyful experience is going to come. And I've been waiting for that for so long. Then I'm getting this thing to where, oh, well, even though I still have hopes and dreams, and even though I still have things that I want to accomplish, like um, being attractive, being healthy, being wealthy, being safe, and even though I desire everything like that, nice and friendly people like I am, I don't know if I should finish that sentence off. You know, because well, I still have faith in myself. I've been writing for over a year now, so hopefully, I'm not going to say hopefully, I know that someone is going to understand why it's time for me to receive my breakthrough. And basically, I've already received my breakthrough because I'm still alive. Praise God. And I just feel like, you know, I felt doubtful at first. I did. I had people that I looked up to, and I still do, saying that, oh, Chris, you're going to be the president. Are you ready to be the president? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Thank you so much. Because I'm like, where am I going to find the right type of job that's going to fit my character? And then when you think about it, it's like, you are the job. You are the character. Why wouldn't it be, imaginable for someone to, you know, gift you just like everyone else who has, the right characteristics. And as when they're gifted for something that's going to help them establish themselves for the rest of their life. Some people say they know what they want, and some people say they don't. And then some people do know what they want, and it's not what they want. And some people say it's not what they want, and it is something that they want and need. But I think I'm not going to feel like this forever. I just felt like I haven't been on a camera, but it's felt like I haven't, been myself lately the way that I want to, presenting myself the way that I want. Even though I try my best, sometimes I just be too tired to do so. And I don't ever want that to happen again to where I gamble. I've I, I haven't even been to a gamble place to gamble. I haven't even bought a lottery ticket. Okay, I bought two lottery tickets before my whole entire life. Like before, before. I'm not gonna say my whole entire life, but I bought two lottery tickets and that was it. Did not win on the lottery tickets, but however, an Asian woman, when I was at this men's shelter in Greensboro, North Carolina, at the urban ministry, she knew that I was a good person, and she knew that I did not have the the family support, and she knew that I was just different than most people that came in that shelter or around that area. In her store, it was a restaurant right next door to the shelter where I was living at, and or staying at. She had a $20. She had a $20 lottery ticket, and she let me have it. And it was such a blessing. I loved it so much. It helped me because I didn't have any money at all. Couldn't call my mother or ask her for anything. She wasn't even going to give me nothing. She was just so stingy with everything that she had, and my family was, and it's just so horrible. I don't even want to say family because it's not anyone or anything that I would want to. Well, it's a whole other story. But I do appreciate for the people who witness and realize the trauma that I've been through and the blissful behavior that I've presented throughout the years. That meant a lot to me. A lot. A whole lot. A lot. Especially when you have spiritually blinded people who can utilize their time and their character to help you, but they're spiritually blinded. So it's almost like when you call for help, that help is going to have to come from someone who's not spiritually blinded. Even if you haven't been in a situation, still know who to help. And this lady came by me, and she was talking to me. She was yelling, but she was talking to a guy over me, and she was asking for directions to get to the other side of the park because the park had two openings. So one was in the back, the other one was like around the street. It was so weird. Should have been a way to get through the other side. Even if you come through, it doesn't matter. But at any given moment, I could have said, I can show you where it is. And it came out the middle of nowhere, and I wanted to help, but then I wanted to stay put. I wanted to stay almost to myself because I didn't want to get in someone else's business. For two, it wouldn't have been a bad thing to just jump in someone else's business when they're looking for directions. Three, she wasn't talking to me. She was talking to the guy over there. And four, I felt like it was the black occult trying to see if I was active enough to even open up and help someone. And that hurts me because after all I've been through, even though, yes, it doesn't matter, you should still help someone, I just felt like it was just a lot. And it wasn't a lot. Then I say, is this how long is this scientific experiment going to go on for people to know that I'm not that type of person that you have to make a test for? Which I am, so people can know, but that I am a good person and I'm not out to harm anyone. And I'm sorry I got cut off. And I'm not trying to be mean to anyone or anything. So just wanted to say that. And yeah, I am going to cut the camera off because I'm not sure if it's going to cut off again. I spoke so fast. I am so sorry. I'm going to cut the camera off because I'm not sure if it's going to cut off again. So yeah. So that's what I'm going through. And I would try my best to upload. I know it's sometimes I just like I want to get online. I want to talk about something in particular, and then it doesn't matter, just a video, someone's going to view it. It's just that I have a vision of how I want to see myself, and if I feel like I'm not there, I will try my best to present it in a way that fits the vision that I have. And ever since my former racist coordinator ended my assignment at the Ralph Lauren, when I was dressing good and looking good and posting my videos, even though I haven't posted as much as, but still, I'm learning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll just see you guys later on. There's a lot I want to do and there's a lot I want to say. Oh yeah, there's sometimes people say, well, why don't you go outside and spend time outside? Or they'll come out and think I don't understand what they mean whenever they start playing that song with Nicki Minaj. They're scared to come outside. They're scared to come outside. Guys, I'm not scared to come outside. It's just that I don't know. It's just weird. It's like, I don't know. Sorry I got cut off again. It's like, it's not weird that I do want to come outside, and I do. I live outside, for God's sakes, in my car. But, sometimes I think I just want to look good. I just want to look good. When I look good, I'll come outside and I'll show myself. If I don't think I look that good, I won't. It's a lot of things, but I pretty much just summed it all up. And then it's like, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to think about, but there's not. Sometimes, and also, I think that someone feels and thinks the way that I do, and they don't, but 9 times out of 10, it's almost accurate. So, yes, I do come outside, but it's like, come outside, and what are you going to do when you get outside? Go for a walk. I'm like, I need exercise. Okay. And then I'm like, okay, you get that regardless. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the world is going on? What am I going to do? Because I'm growing my hair and people say I need exercise so it can grow faster. and it makes sense. And I just feel like the white people, the white Confederate system, and not all white people, I just feel like other people are to blame. You know, other people are to blame no matter what. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Other people are to blame for the reasons why I have to do certain things to get where I want when it should be a whole lot easier. And that's my video.